Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome back for those who've been with us. We are just jumping over from a training run of Aussie and Cage, a veteran training run of Aussie and Cage. And we're oh my god, this rabbit is she's just dying, guys. She's starving. Apparently, we don't feed her. She's starving. And we're dropping in some Harbo Dreadsail Reef. This is a group that cleared for the first time last Friday, actually, on the last pull, actually, which was cool. And we got a couple of people that were in the group that didn't get the clear because they were out that day. So we got to get in the beyond the pale order. Yep, yeah, they cleared last week, man. Yep. And then after this, guys, when we're done here, we're gonna jump into some Dune Awakening and do some deep desert stuff. I think that might be the plan. I might. There's a chance that I bail on that idea and I just go record some video. We'll see what everybody's up to. All right, I'm gonna go and jump over in the comms.
I'll wait till we get to twins. I'm still
Yeah, a lot of work for sure.
Grave Lord from VCR last night instead of Daedric summoning.
I still have 2 full load screens.
Familiar.
Ooh, Bilbo.
Last night I swapped between my Crow and Arc tanks like 7 times and transferred my gear 4 times because I couldn't remember which tank that I was bringing to that group. I shouldn't even have swapped into Gravelord on this tune. That's how confused I was.
Dude, it does get really confusing on like, wait, what am I doing? And you got 3 skill lines for each character, so can't just remember what character you should come on.
Yeah.
There is actually an add-on that Tagarn has been putting together that tells
Ash,
you
Nighthair, Bilbo, when you guys are on the island, we'll pull.
it posts, like, you use a chat command and it'll show you what skill lines are equipped on each character. You can also check what skill lines are leveled total, like what you have left to level.
Okay.
That would not have helped me at all.
I need it to think for me. Can it do that?
Yeah.
It cannot think for you, but
Dang
it can
it.
tell you which character has
Okay.
which skill
Well,
lines.
that is good to know.
I don't think it's released yet,
she
but
says,
I do have
my cats when I don't feed
a
her for
file
30
if anyone
minutes.
is
Yeah.
interested in
Yeah.
it.
Tagan sounds familiar.
I think he's filled for us before.
Yeah, he's
like
in
an
right.
old timer? No.
Someone's stuck underwater there, and someone's still sitting on the boat.
Yeah, I'm trying at him. I'm trying my best.
Dude, you should use your mount.
Someone keeps making totems. It's a problem.
Where are my totems?
Let's not do mementos tonight then for Bilbo. We can do trash without Ash. We are running late.
Okay. I was looking for my
on
totem.
there. Probably wipe aggro.
Is there other things we can turn off for Bilbo so it helps? Besides
Non-balance.
I can turn off my heals.
Turn off your monitor.
I don't know if that's the best option.
3, 2, 1.
Well, I think it's a great option, personally.
Gotcha.
Maybe this time it'll load the ads.
Nah, don't count on that.
Yeah. It's not looking promising.
Did you stand in a dagger kite there, Aura?
You don't have to answer that. You have a Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination.
We had a jump go backwards. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Gotta watch for these raid
I don't
leads.
have any Fifth Amendment rights.
Raid leads trying to get you to incriminate yourself.
True.
Can't be trusted.
His health bar at 10% was pretty incriminating.
Hey.
Circumstantial
somebody
hearsay.
uploaded.
Hey, you know how low your health bar got today?
No, did my health bar move?
Bilbo. Oh my god.
I still can't tell if I'm like about to die half the time with these new health bars. I've just come to the conclusion that it's better than the other options.
What health
The UI
bars?
change was so unnecessary and felt like a step backwards in the way the game looks.
Yeah, I'm used to it now, but I'm not a fan of it. I didn't like
Occupational
it looks like
hazard.
they just stole Dark UI and made
Uh,
the game Dark UI, and I never
Oh yeah,
liked Dark UI.
hop over, hop over.
That's a good point. It's almost the same. Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of. Oh, Adam's gone.
Well, they took all the
I was
fine
like-
detail out of it. Yeah, I gotta swap mouse
I
real
just
quick.
want the colors to be easier to see when I'm about to die or have a shield or just anything. My health bar is just, yeah. This is like a,
Thought that-
this is a known quantity. We have the technology.
I thought that was their goal this year too, to improve signal and
Has
telegraphing of
anybody
skills and
released
stuff.
a old base game UI add-on?
Yeah, there is one.
Oh my god.
So far, their UI updates are terrible.
I thought that was an option in
Just
the
the
base
UI?
game.
It's not.
Bilbo,
Okay.
just to reduce the strain on your
Oh,
computer,
I
have you
was
tried
muted.
doing like getting the add-on hide the group just to hide everybody else, to just reduce the amount of particles that your game has to load?
Hide group has its own load of bugs. It always crashed my computer when I was trying to run it on my potato. As for the base game UI thing, there is an add-on for it. It is huge. It was too big to list on Minion.
Wow.
Just the raw file size.
Okay.
Well, because
That's-
most add-ons are just a bit of code and using assets provided within the base game. This
Yeah.
had to give you all of the textures and icons and everything else for the entire UI. So all those graphics files, I assume, would be why it was so big.
She's saying high group makes performance worse. Confirmed. So,
It's
Yeah.
frustrating, but it definitely does. Which makes no sense. Like, here,
It's not
don't
actually-
render all of this stuff.
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure it's rendering everything and then hiding it on top of it.
okay.
Yeah, it's like cropping a photo. It's actually a bigger file size than the original photo. Fun fact.
There's actually one by Jack
CPU
Daniels.
intensive.
Jack Daniels.
Where's Oro?
Oro died.
Good to pull in, Oro?
That's interesting.
You hardware muted, Oro? We haven't heard you say a word
It's true.
all night.
Which game already sucks at using all your CP
He's
and
turned
GPU,
over a
so
new
yeah,
leaf.
not
He's
fun.
taken a vow of silence.
Oh, okay, you can hear us at least.
He's your burnt now.
Maybe that's the secret. It's like if you don't speak in Discord, your parse skill just goes up like 40%.
Hmm.
Maybe.
I should try that. I actually am not going to because I can't shut my mouth for like the life of me.
Is everybody here who needs to clear? I hope.
Bilbo.
Yeah.
I know Bilbo. I don't remember who else was missing last week.
Marksman's filled for us a few times, and
Oh,
does not have
okay.
its area clear. Hey, Oro.
We can hear you
Um,
now.
Okay, that's why he's gonna try to jump in or whatever.
But he has a different group now at this time slot, so I believe Pickles was with us when we cleared.
What am I doing tonight, Adam?
It is on roster.
Okay, I'll look at it on my phone, I guess.
Okay,
Was
so
Jean with us
your
too?
second bash, first backup on Reef, and you're on bridge with Elisos. We'll probably swap out the bridge. I just dropped you into the open slot.
Okay. Second bash, got it.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Am I still doing third?
No, that was just because we were 11 manning it. Boss is down. Your boss. Oh. Okay. Weapon bottom right.
Bottom left 1. Top right 2. Right side 3. Top left 4.
Nice work on the weapon. Man, nice burn on the prostate rose. Let's go. Boss is down.
Slayer.
Getting a weapon. Straight ahead, it'll die fast. Your boss.
Bottom left 1. Top right 2. Bottom right 3. Top left 4.
Big group will be in fire. Small group will likely need help with their atro. It was late coming in and did not take much damage.
Work is done.
Last bash, I believe. Yep.
Sorry, I'm sorry, last.
Boss is in. We got a double colo for some reason. Rip.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, getting ready to tank swap.
Ooh,
Arrows done.
wave. Sorry.
Why? Okay.
Because I
Well,
didn't
no, that
know
was
that.
big group cleave. You. Why are. Wait.
Adam, it's my fault. I didn't know there were already dots on it. I thought I just putting dots on it, but I was sticking down already.
Don't even look at weapons until your atro's dead. This
Yeah, I
is
forgot
why.
that too.
Okay.
Like,
Rip!
3 more weapons have to spawn before it's an issue on that first weapon.
Can I get
You
that
got
in writing?
tons and tons of time on that.
Triplicate. Gonna need that notarized too.
Especially if it spawns to big group. You know, the way I hold boss here, because I can pull the atros here, not drag tornadoes through group, and then grab boss and bring them in. And then, because we've got that initial burn and nuke, I don't want to move him, so he stays there. If we get anything that spawns in this region, it's probably going to get cleaved just accidentally by big group beaming through the atros and boss.
That might have happened too, because I didn't see
But
actual body either.
that small
get
group
it.
atro has to die, and so the GTCD you spent on the weapon might mean that it's still alive at tank swap.
Wait, I need a second to write this down.
Hmm.
Don't worry.
It's dog time, baby.
Don't worry. Just if you'd like to hear it again, just
Yeah, let me be passive aggressive.
No Slayer on my side.
Don't worry, Adam got Slayer.
Ah, beautiful. Okay, weapon back right.
Wave.
I'm gonna get
You
the.
back up dome.
Get
Yeah.
dome.
One basher.
Get dome.
Some basher grab.
Some basher grab dome. Any basher. Oh,
That was
Not
the
that
wrong
one.
dome.
excellent.
That was my bad.
Which dome do we want there?
The fire one, I'm pretty sure, right?
ice dome. That's
No,
what we
ice.
wanted.
Okay, I did grab ice.
The
I
dome
just
we had
wasn't sure
active.
who grabbed
Yeah.
I didn't pick up any dome, so it's a good thing I didn't pick up a dome.
Okay, if dome holders die, Night Hero, your backup dome. Because you don't
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah. The other thing with the weapons, if you're in big group and you see there's a weapon on the other side of the boss, try your best not to cleave it. Don't sacrifice damage on boss and Atros to do so, but if you can avoid it, please do. Your boss.
Top left 1, bottom right 2, top right 3, bottom middle 4.
Last bash.
Boss is down.
Slayer.
Getting a weapon. Just a little left.
Wave.
Nice. Your boss.
Bottom right 1, exit door 2, bottom left 3, bottom middle 4.
Last
The
bash.
group will be in Ice Dome. Safe to get the dome up. Boss is on his way in. Slayer. Getting ready to tank swap. Three, two, one. Run fire. When ice is back up, plains Colo.
Nope.
Get the reses. Getting ready to tank swap. On brands.
Probably group swap brands.
Yes, we will swap once brands pop. Go now.
And Slayer.
Run ice. Run ice. Okay, we need to pop an ice weapon on the next brands. Probably should have done it on the last one, but it'll be okay. Brands are going out.
Hope that way before the
Make sure
animation
we
hit,
swap
because
ice
the animation
stone
hit
after your brand goes
really
off,
late.
and pop an ice weapon. Getting ready to tank swap.
Wave.
3, 2, 1. No more weapons. Brands are going out. Stack your brands. Drop fire, drop fire, drop fire. Plane.
Oh.
Your colo. That was beautiful.
That was nice and clean. For the most part.
Couple stray deaths, but that was very, very nice. And good damage. 3, 2, 1.
I swear I won't stack the thing on the door this time. And kill everyone.
It's okay. It's me
You should do
and
it.
someone else who stood in things.
You should do it. You should do it.
Yeah, somebody.
Someone's taking a written account. Amanda needs to hear it again.
Mm.
Aw.
Yeah, I think I charged through you once you got the flame on you, but in my defense, I couldn't see either of the AoEs.
Oh, it looked like you were just standing in the cone the whole time, right next to the keel. 3, 2, 1.
That very well could have been a possibility. I'm on my screen, I charged through and got it.
Stupid heavy armor. Your burnt beat me to
Killing the...
monkey.
Horrible people. Horrible people. I can't believe I raid with you guys.
Monkeys must die. We all know this. If you don't, that's a you problem.
3, 2, 1. Open.
Can't trust him ever since the Wizard of the Oz.
3, 2, 1.
No, they'll put it in an achievement for killing every monkey in the trial. And we'll get it instantly.
Call PETA.
Yeah, I could use a good
What, so PETA can kill it? I don't think so.
3, 2, 1. Open.
Yeah, my monkey.
Should put some speed back on my bar. Since the changes.
Right?
Who's looking forward to not being able to gen alt in any way other than major and minor heroism?
Here we go.
I'm looking
know,
forward to scrapping all the builds I made.
Yeah.
Starting fresh.
Yeah, they're gonna like make light attacks give you major heroism or something too, just to like nerf alt
Well-
in there too. I swear.
Yeah, the
light
game's too
attack-
hard, so.
Alt buff practically is major heroism.
I just want
I
them to
know.
do stuff all
Yeah,
at
it's gonna
once.
become major heroism, so you don't need another source of it and can't stack them.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
3, 2, 1.
They're gonna wait till I put out a video and then announce it the
So-
next day.
Apparently I invited Bilbo to trade instead of switching gear. I think.
Yeah, I saw that.
Major and minor heroism, is that something you see in the spice? Yeah, 100%.
I'm not sure how those are the same
Well,
button
too
at
late,
all, but
We didn't get Slayer. Feels
That's just a
bad.
mistake. I forgot.
Means we didn't get the extension. Cleanse the second and third bubbles since this is gonna be a bit long. Be ready for another port.
Do you want me to Slayer on next port?
Well, you should have ripped it as soon as you realized you didn't hit it.
that's fair.
player anyway. because I did rip it, but I have it again.
I apologize. I'm a little sick, so my mind is not on point.
That's sick.
I've given up on the really DPS classes, and I'm just going to stick to my healer since those builds didn't change. Oh man, still working on my DPS and other Arcanist classes, just much slower. Yeah, man.
Hopefully you guys don't pull the middle because I'm gone and I'm not coming back.
I just.
Should I go back then?
Yeah.
Three,
I just
two,
wish
one.
they would have a care for how it affects the people playing their game, and realize that.
When this first came out, I would attempt to pull the I would at least joke about pulling the middle every time I ran this place, and every time I raid led here, I would say I will give 100k to anyone who pulls the middle, and no one would pull it. It was so sad. They were all like, "You're joking. You gotta be fucking kidding. Like, there's no way this is serious."
3, 2, 1.
For those who don't know or are not up on the latest news, ESO has said basically all classes. They've done a couple of major changes. One of them was all classes, or not all, but just about all sources of class. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Sources of
They
Ultigen
have to kill the
have been moved
dogs
over to
upstairs, and
minor
there's a delay on
heroism
being able to
with the
interact with the
75%
lever for a
possible
bit of time.
uptime because
Till
of the
you're out
cooldown.
combat. Please
So-
don't run ahead.
They didn't really change any of the
on
conditions
this
that I can
one.
recall.
Okay, thank you.
So they still proc under the same
Not even
conditions. So if
possible
you
for
were,
me.
I believe if you were procking it, Ultigen from your class before, you'll continue to now. And if you weren't, you'll continue to not now as well. So that is made where, and then also they changed one source to major heroism. So that is made where Ultigen is just, it's just kind of a change there. That's not that big a deal. It's just kind of,
2, 1.
I think for a lot of people, they're like, what?
Open.
And then the other thing is the other big thing, I guess there's other things, but the other big thing is that the
Nah,
crux,
I'm not wearing
the
well.
class mastery from an Arcanist
Snare.
on Banner no longer continually generates crux. It only gives you a crux if you don't have any. So that means that all these builds that we're using Banner are now probably not, and you'll probably just have a couple people in group using Banner. There were also some changes to Nightblade, the Relentless Focus, and the base morph with that ability,
2, 1.
so that it no longer provides weapon and spell damage. Basically some stuff that they probably should have done last patch, and didn't. And so a lot of people went
How
out,
did you even die?
for example, and made Arcanist, because Arcanist is the only
Okay.
class where it really matters what your
Why?
base is, and now it doesn't really matter except for if you're going to
Sussy.
run a class set,
Sussy.
3, 2, 1.
is really the only place where that
You
matters
just wanted
now.
to give me an advantage after all those
So-
trash packs I missed.
All this is, it's fine. It's just
Was
some
the
people went out and
Ghost
made an Arcanist and
3,
were leveling it
2, 1.
because that's the only class that it really mattered what your base
I
was.
was trying to grab it, but there
And
were a lot
now
of
those
things
people have
in
been
the
leveling
way.
that character for
Yeah.
nothing.
Flag
And a
would
lot of them
mess with
didn't
the road
want to
dog
have to level
kills
that
the Slayer.
character. And so they're rightfully frustrated that shortly after they made a build and did all these setups, that now they're going away and
Yeah, I was
everything's
gonna
different.
say he
So
didn't dot out because he went
Just-
from full health to no health instantly.
you just wish that they would communicate a little bit better and you wouldn't have to have this. It makes for a bad experience for players. It also makes it impossible to make content for the game because they're just going to change it. And I put out a build on Monday,
Ash
and on
stacked
Tuesday
me in vamp training?
that build
Oh,
doesn't.
you were
It has to be
just
modified.
okay.
And I spent
I
weeks
was
doing that,
really,
and
really
so it's
confused there for-
I don't know, but this is why more
That
and more
sounds like a
creators
hilarious way to troll Adam.
have
We all come in with vamp drain.
stop
Just
making
stand on him, vamp draining.
those sorts of things
How else are we
because
gonna get all the next patch?
or left
yeah,
ESO
that's
entirely.
true. Well, until they make vamp drain minor heroism.
Oh, good. Don't give him the idea.
Just channeled. Yeah, it's just a big channel major heroism. You just turn it on. You can't use any other abilities.
Yeah.
Turn it off when you need to actually do something.
I was going through builds through like Skinny Cheeks and a few other
Okay,
creators. The only builds they've released for
so-
DPS are Beam Arcanist and a Heavy Attack Sork. So I'm guessing a ton of
Well,
people made
you're
Arcanist.
upstairs
Yeah.
until- well, you start out down at Chalice, but you're upstairs until
Yep.
somebody needs a backup, which hopefully doesn't happen. Big thing is just, I think you've been here for this, but make sure to give me plenty of room. If you have to go out into lightning, do it towards the center of the donut. Even if there's nothing going on there right now, there can very quickly become turned sideways. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, came up.
I've got a little furry friend that would like a treat.
Rude.
Mage up.
And you can steal my puddles, which will really mess with my kite and my timing. Moving to the other side.
The most pro strat is to steal as many puddles as possible from Adam.
How did that hit me? That's fucked up.
And big transition. Get moving.
Agent.
No, that one did not get changed. At least not in this patch notes. Yeah. Mage in the middle.
Moving to the other side. I think it's Malcolm in the middle.
Yep.
I am searching for that mage in the middle.
I might be in trouble. Well, we got the red. Big damage.
It ran off.
We need to push this.
It
Okay,
ran
big
off.
transition. Get moving. I need a synergy badly.
Rip.
Did you get that one?
No.
Okay, there's
We
another
all
one.
got
I'm
refluxed.
dropping my H early.
Mage up.
Crown.
I was looking for where Adam was.
Crown backup.
Couldn't find him.
No.
Is that what that
Moving
was?
to the other side. Was that what that was? No?
It was going to be, but I got rezzed.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh, the mages are.
Healer down.
Get Joy up.
Both healers
Both
down.
healers are down.
Starting to look pretty wipey if we don't get some
I'm up.
reses real
I'm up.
fast. Don't even look at the reefs. Get mages dead.
No, they're just nuking before we can res.
Yeah, just killing people. No heals on them. And
Mage up.
Okay. We die. The mages are the boss in this fight. We can go around the circle forever with the reefs. We get 3 mages up, we're dead. And 2 is pretty rough. Gotta be killing those as soon as they're close.
I'm doing the best I can to kill him.
Hmm.
Like I'm putting my
Yeah,
full
Dreadsail, you gotta get
damage
your
on
DPS
on
up.
the mages. I know.
Yeah, they were trying to get
I'm
food
like
from
losing.
Lyriel, and eventually gave up and went to bother me.
I don't know, Night Hero's
Thank you.
outparsing you.
Yeah, I know. I'm losing. I'm the lowest DP, like lowest parse in the group. Period.
I've lost my fur friends.
Yeah, I think what really got us there was all those deaths from that big transition. I don't know if there was a specific cause for that or not, but
Cone.
we had like 4 people drop at the same time.
Yeah, Cone was pretty close to the interior of the arena.
Yeah, it only had a small pathway, and a couple people ahead were not moving very fast, so we basically had to stack 4 lightnings.
I see.
Yeah. So that is why when I call big transition, we book it. Do not try to beam your way to the next lightning shelter. Move.
I don't think
Group needs to be running ahead of me, and therefore way ahead of the cones. As soon as I call big transition, unless you're getting a res or something, just sprint and get to the next spot.
Also, they must have done something
I
with
don't think it
sensitivity
was
in
people
a
did
patch or
anything
something because my mouse
different than
acceleration is
usual
crazy
around. It was
sometimes.
to-
Oh,
When transition happened, there was a weird cone angle.
Yeah,
So people had to pause, and it was
yeah,
just,
it was acid
bad
reflux.
luck.
Is what killed
yeah,
me,
that's
and
the other thing.
I think that was with the group.
Especially at anchor there, I got pushed pretty far away from the hole, like already a chunk of the way into the transition. And when there's 4 of them, they'll hit against each other and turn at weird angles, so just kind of sucks. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Mage up.
Splitting, and we are going to the other side.
Owie.
Big transition. Get
One
moving.
loose Reef.
Mage up.
Get the res. Everybody else get to the next spot. Apparently my taunt did not split. That's weird. I had 3 guardians on my untaunted.
I forgive you.
Moving to the other side.
Mage up.
Tank down. I am just dying for resources tonight for some reason.
I don't
big
have
transition.
I don't
get
have tether
moving.
on you.
I wasn't there for the whole second.
I'm not
thing.
getting any center. Like I just need a synergy or 2. I wasn't getting anything.
Mage up.
Healer down.
Probably a wipe. Unless we get
Yeah.
mega reses.
No.
Nah,
No one
just
stayed.
jump in a hole.
No one stayed to get the res on Bilbo, so I was waiting to put a heal on someone who did. No one did, so I got it. But that meant I wasn't there the whole second place.
If we have reses, we need to have some people staying back and getting them on transition.
I'll stay behind because my Slayer's on small transition anyways. So I'll try to grab him.
I mean, I would have in that case, but you know, it was me. So
Yeah, optimally, it's one of the portal DPS grabs it before they go down, since that's what they're about to do on transition anyway. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Because we do want to maintain the damage upstairs to keep the rotation going at the right way. And especially this update, Portal Team has time to
Mage
spare.
up.
A little bit of a delay in a mage spawn might even be a good thing. Okay, here's our split. They definitely have it. Moving to the other side. Come on, all the way, guys. Oh, that canceled. Okay, big transition. Get moving.
Mage up.
Okay, moving to the other side with a cone.
Mage up.
That's my bad. Healer down.
Get her up ASAP.
Mage up.
Can't see anything. Okay.
Mages to the right, guys, as well. It's kind of an odd spot.
Big push here. We need to. Okay, big transition. Get going.
Mage up.
Okay, moving to the other side. Getting a split.
oh no.
One res.
I got the rest. Nobody
Mage up.
die.
Big transition. Get moving. Okay, remember, hopefully crossbones didn't go down. These are both low health and should die.
I did go down.
I did not.
Okay, big damage. One
Mage
down,
up.
2 down, 3 down. Let's go. Okay. Last Reef is coming in. Just ended a channel, so with any luck, we'll nuke him as well before he channels. Alts if you got him.
Slayer.
Oh, feels
Marco,
Okay, anybody
on
without a
NA.
debuff, go down.
NA here, yeah.
Everybody else, run out to lightning. We're gonna run to lightning and come back. Or I'm sorry, anchor. Run out to anchor. Big transition. Just trying to de-enrage the poison mushrooms.
H up.
Okay, we're not gonna get Bilbo up then. Come, kill it. Big Jesus beams. Alts if you got them, Joy.
Mhm.
And we're done. Beautiful.
Rigged.
I think I'm getting a little better at kiting without the reefs really moving.
Yeah, they were a lot nicer than they were the first couple times you were doing
3,
it, for
2,
sure.
1.
That's so sad every time I hear that.
Just took a little bit of reps.
Guys, if you're wondering how to kite those AoEs with those guys, I have a short video, so it's like 60 seconds long, on how to do that.
And 3, 2, 1.
You can do it in a way that is really easy,
I had the Brewmaster.
And
I
makes-
think I taunted him before you did.
makes everything pretty simple.
He was on my untaunted and then he ran away.
Don't go down the ramp.
We're good. 3, 2, 1. Got the archer. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Doggo.
We're cruising along now. Hopefully we can get this down.
Swash isn't here yet. Back tight, or you take them or cancel. Oh, here.
Wait, wait, wait,
Watch out, daggers in
sorry.
group. Okay. And,
so sorry.
we'll wait. Don't want that macro and run up. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There's my last one. Oh, I got shrunk. Okay, get reses, I guess? No. Okay. There's a keel cutter that's just about dead, and then go ahead and jump off. I mean, we can recover it, but it would be faster to jump off.
Did we kill the keel cutter?
Yeah. He literally had like 4% health when I said that.
So I jump off now.
Yeah, okay.
Whee!
Is it only the downstairs stuff that's still alive? Hmm.
Yes, it is.
In the wonder.
Should we just go downstairs?
Reset, let's do it right.
Yeah.
Reset the whole trail.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, going down here? I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
Was that a loss to the depths? This is why I hate stacking these guys down here. Oh, that's why it ran backwards.
Yeah,
They
now I
love
got
to
swap
sit
jump.
under
jumped
the
down.
platform and do their daggers. So like sometimes I have to go halfway down that ramp.
Adam,
to
was
get
your
aggro on 'em.
was your sustain better on that last pull?
For Reef?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, significantly.
I think the tether seems to help.
I don't think it was so much the tether.
If anybody needs it.
I mean, it might have been the tether.
You were
It
just
could
alive to
also
send
have been
synergies.
how many synergies I was just running up and spamming into Adam's face.
Okay. Cool.
I can
Well, never
check
mind.
during the union break here.
That's why if you had it infused, you wouldn't even notice those lack of synergies.
Why would you have infused when harmony exists in a trial?
Because you have to. Because you're relying.
You run.
I think we just saw the case in point of that.
Yeah, and also
if
you
I had
run.
infused, my sustain would have been way less than. I mean, you need like one synergy for harmony to outperform.
Oh, so you do understand why. Gotcha. You just don't run in the groups where it's a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, harmony is based.
I mean,
For those who don't know,
Engage on that.
I'll run infused if I'm doing random dungeons where nobody in the group runs synergies, but that's about it.
so for those who don't know, one of the synergies, so
Where I don't
energy
expect
orb
a healer and
on
all
harmony
the DPS have no synergy.
double procs, and so that's like one of the reasons why harmony so outperforms infused. But yeah, many groups, many situations.
I mean, to me, one synergy at the beginning of the fight is also as bad as no synergies.
Will
but
not get
I could be wrong.
enough
I don't
synergies.
Run harmony, so
Also,
I
the
wouldn't know.
problem that can happen is when half your group's dead,
Yeah.
you're not going to
Bilbo's
get any
thinking
synergies.
himself by ignoring.
If your healers are
kinds
dead, they're not. They
mechanics
can't
of
throw you synergies. And so there's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
have to allow
situations
room for others to
Synergies.
compete, Adam.
you're really relying on everybody else. If you learn the other part of that is if you can learn to sustain without it,
Yeah, Brian's
then
asking if he's still bridge.
first off, the
Yes.
one thing that can be really weird with
That
it
would
too,
be
especially if you're in a more beginner group, at the start of the fight,
And
you'll be getting
Bilbo,
synergies
you
left and right.
will
Things
stay
are
on
going
the
well,
synergies on
whatever.
this area.
All of a sudden, mechanics
Okay.
hit. And now people are doing other things,
I-
and all of a sudden you stop getting
Switch
synergies.
so I've got sus then?
So you can have this, your sustain is dependent upon other people. And if
Uh,
they're not throwing synergies, you're not getting sustain. So that's why
Either
either
I
you or your burn.
strongly recommend. So you should, just like many other things, there are places where like absolutely harmony, no matter what, you'll definitely, so like Kind's Aegis, right?
You know what, I've
So
got a
typically
strap,
what
so
most of
no
us
problem,
do,
because I
especially
can
once you get to the
change
point where you're running a decent amount,
I
is,
don't
you know,
have
when
to
you
change
recraft
my
gold jewelry
loadout.
from trials, it's, well, that's not a good example, I guess.
Uh,
It is, you know, it's just transmutes,
Contingency?
right? You can recraft it in gold
No, I
because it's
made Shocking
perfected.
Soul with
So
the
like
breach.
perfected villagers here or whatever.
Oh.
So
Hmm.
that's not even a recrafted one. That's just like one that probably dropped in here.
It's not
So
gonna do as much
anyways,
damage, but it means I
so
can
it's
keep
not
on
that
actually
expensive and it's not that big of a deal. So you usually have both. Similarly, having something with some speed. So having Swift jewelry, like Daedric was like, oh, you should put on Swift.
Okay,
I don't know.
assume
I
that's
you know the
not
reason I
counting
don't have Swift
everybody.
jewelry for a healer is because historically I haven't healed very much. I've kind of changed
You
that.
assume wrong.
Um,
It's never enough time.
But for my
me.
tanks, I have Harmony and Swift for mini sets, and
Look, I
it's
took a
just I
synergy
put
out.
on whatever I need. So, yeah. So there's a lot of reasons more than I even
Better
covered
get in
there
some harmony.
why it can be an issue and why it's not
Okay.
always the best idea.
I feel bad for anyone who changed their jewels to like potion cooldown.
Right?
Well, it's just the enchant,
Okay,
so
here
you
we
just
go.
gotta swap that out. Luckily,
Yeah, it's only a Kuda.
Swift
not
is very
James
advanced, healer
Crystals.
reliant. I'd never ask people who don't play the role much to use Swift. Okay, cool. Yeah,
Hey, guess what?
for me, it's like a
put on Rojo.
oftentimes it's a quality of life
nice.
thing.
Hey,
Like if
let's
we're doing cloud rest, I think having your kite healer and a piece of Swift
everybody else.
doesn't feel bad at all to me. I'm pretty partial to that, so I might disagree with you a little bit on that. Just generally, for sure. I could get behind that. Just generally. Oh, that's not the right button.
Slam. Archer walks deeper into the slam. Gotta love it. Deluge out. Oh my.
Who was that? Was that me?
Yes.
You got to
No.
tell me if it's me.
It
Okay.
said it wasn't.
Thank God.
Mine says it's me.
It was you.
Bilbo doesn't have the add-on to check and know, so it's always him.
Mm.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
it
good,
was you,
man. It's
Bilbo.
good. We can
It
disagree on stuff
100%
too.
was
Like
you.
it's not a big deal. I was just
Okay.
explaining
Well,
why.
that's toxic. That's
Yeah.
a toxic thing you just did.
Oh, yeah. Sustain a problem. Yeah, I get it. Also,
1 second. Do not
it's one of the things with
pull this quite
wi-
yet.
it's one of the things with all the multi-classing is like
Never
you might be
mind.
able to ask or
Wait
like
a
ask to
second.
run like 3 different lines, and
Maybe
they
I'm
might
wrong.
not have that much sustain. And you can also it can be weird because all of a sudden
More
you're
of the
in a
gear
situation
swapping.
where you don't have very good
Uh,
sustain because of certain stuff
Oh,
you're
yeah,
asked to
that's
run, and it can just be so variable too. Because sometimes
Okay,
you're like, I have infinite
sure.
sustain, I'm
I'll take
fine.
one.
I got Swift on my heel and works perfect.
I'm
Yeah.
on Naz, so it actually matters how much ult I have, so. My full ult gen setup is on my DK.
You just never swapped it? Or
I have not moved it over yet.
I've had healer trainers where they would mag out so fast without reduced cost or mag trait. Yeah. Well, you can still run the reduced cost. You're just running Swift with it. But yeah, definitely.
Oh,
What
I
40%
could've
less?
put damage
Value's a
on
lot
top.
lower for sure. And I think that too for a beginner healer. Part I would very much agree with you with is like
I
for a
somewhat
beginner
would.
healer, and you might disagree with this. I don't know. But I think for a beginner healer,
nah.
spam
Yeah.
combat
Looks like
prayer.
we're good.
It's like when in doubt, hit combat prayer, and you need
I
more
mean, at least on
sustain
the
for that
ults.
because normally you shouldn't be doing that. But like,
Oh, that's what we were talking about?
if you're hitting combat prayer every GCD, like you can keep people alive. The other day I did veteran in here just to show everybody with 2 or 3 heals. I don't even remember. Something like that, maybe 3. Literally, my bar was empty, other than those 2 or 3 heals.
Is
Combat prayer and illustrious, and then maybe I did orb. I'm not sure. I don't
or-
remember, but
3,
really
2,
2 skills if you really want. I mean, by the end, was I getting carpal tunnel from spamming? Or not carpal tunnel, but I don't know, some sort of overuse injury with my clicker finger that was spamming combat prayer. Absolutely.
You
but-
happen to put on your War Machine setup,
No.
Tara?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be
I
fine.
forgot.
Waves.
Yeah, being really done with its targeting. Yeah, I mean,
Here
that
come tornadoes.
that's
Going
fair.
Right, safe to
We
run.
still were able to get through. So
It will be Terra and Oro when we. Well, Terra now. Oro can go now. And give Rona. Sirens are spawning. There's one just past 12. Another one at Banner. There's one at 4. Waves and Slam. And group stops at 1. Last siren behind us. Plane.
Oh, magged out. That's not good. That's what you don't want to happen.
Deluge out.
Adam stealing my tether there.
Oro. Behemoth's coming in. Joy. Terra.
I'm not doing a
Waves.
very good job on these. My rotation leaves
Okay,
something
bridge
to be wanted
spawning.
right now,
It's
but that's okay.
Purple, we're going now. Take your deluge out. Get to the purple donut. Plane. Oro. Behemoth coming in. Big damage on him. Slam. Terra. Siren behind us, to the right, mage is in. 1 res, dodge waves. Get this mage dead. He'll be coming in front of group after sparkles. Deluge out,
No,
and we're snared.
no deluge for me today, apparently.
Got a behemoth. Mage is dead. After this maelstrom, we are going right to yellow donut.
Bridge team's
That's
dead.
double bridge backup.
Bridge backups go. Dodge out of the slam. Get to yellow donut.
A little bit worried about Oro over there. Yeah, that was. He was too far ahead of us.
Okay. Get them up. Waves dodge. That's probably a wipe now. Get this behemoth dead. If
Hey,
you're
Crazy.
not rezzing. If we get it dead, I can get a res. Never mind, there's another one coming.
I know not to res during Maelstrom.
Damn, not even close.
Bridge fail.
I tell new healers all
Yeah.
the time, learn
Don't
how
accept
hot's
that.
target and get off balance windows. Biggest mistakes. I have new healers is casting Light Wall during
Madness.
Invuln mechs. Okay. That's a
No, it's
very
clean up until then.
it's a very fine point there for a
guys
new
just-
healer, Ishii.
Ran to bridge in a maelstrom.
Like, it's funny how
Looks like
Luscious was found to
Snared
target
and
based on how old your
Rand
character
almost
is.
got there.
Ah, I didn't know that.
That's
So teams would
the
delete and make new
Maelstrom.
characters to get more illustrious. That's
That's what we did
ridiculous.
out of it.
That's insane. That's absolutely nuts, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's good to see you. How's it
Yeah, I
going?
see there is a siren hit in there, you burn. The sirens are just. We're not going to be hitting that check.
I shouldn't have hit Vigor
there's
before when I
something
saw
to
that I
watch
was
out for.
sirened,
There's
and
not
then
too
I
much
was
you can do
sirened, and then there
about
was a
that other than
deluge, and I
heal.
didn't have time, possibly stam, to do all 3 there. I could definitely benefit from learning what any of that
I'm
is.
watching a lot of things and
Uh,
don't always exactly clock it, but Q-Cells puts that timer on when the next maelstrom is. Try to take a look at that when bridge spawns.
yeah, I
Especially if it's
mean,
yellow bridge.
talking
give
about off
yourself a
balance
little bit more
timings.
time.
I mean, in theory, right? Like, do I have
There
a berserk?
is
Yeah.
often a little bit of
Oh, it's a
delay
weakening. Yeah. So I want to keep that down anyways, regardless. So
after the
I feel like
winter
wall
storm reaches
wall
zero,
should just always be
or
up,
the-
personally. I guess if they're at
after
Vuln,
Maelstrom
like you
reaches
said,
zero
but
before
if
we
even
get
if there's an ad and you're running like
Jamie
weapon and spell
Castle.
damage, feel like that's still a net positive. Depends what you're running, I
Um,
guess. I don't know.
So like 5 seconds, you have enough time, unless it's yellow.
1 second.
And if we do get a situation like that, where Maelstrom's
I don't even know.
coming in shortly,
So probably don't read too much into it.
and it's yellow bridge,
It looks like it's the default.
just
So I'm
wait out the
restoring Magicka.
Maelstrom and call it. and
Yeah,
we'll have the
probably
backup
should
go
be
up with you on
Berserk
that bridge.
is what it should be. Although restore Magicka is also fine.
Bracing anchor would hurt too. Yeah.
Yeah, agree. Agree.
This will be a real poll.
Yes.
Who are my? No, okay. I guess.
You don't
Alright.
should need shock for
Looks like
anything.
Burnt's back.
I mean, depending on what you're.
Nope.
Yeah, you should need shock for anything.
You or
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
everybody else.
This healing tether sometimes drives me nuts. Hey, there we go. Because you're asking a new healer to know when the invuln times are on a
Dodge these
boss?
waves.
That's crazy, man. Yushi's
To the right.
crazy.
Safe to run. Or when we get Maelstrom, Terry, you can go now. Stopping here.
Just trying to hit
Okay,
the.
really look for
still
the
have on
close
pillagers,
main spawn. We rotated
So I'm
further
trying to
than
make sure I hit the
normal.
main tank when he walks through
There's one at
group.
12. We gotta run. Tornadoes are
that.
close. Next one, we've got 2, one on either side of a banner. Slam, waves. Get to 1. There's a siren at 3. Plane. Slam. Deluge out. Whoever doesn't have deluge, get the res. Okay, that worked. Oro. Behemoth is up. Slam. Terra. Waves. Take out your deluge, bridge is spawning. Plane. It's purple bridge, we're gonna go now, run. Get to the purple donut. Oh, that's unfortunate. Get Bilbo up. Or you kind of gotta run when I call run like that. He came right through Teleri and I couldn't target him. Terra, as soon as you get it. Mage is coming down. Slam.
More
Okay,
dodge
get this
rolling than
mage
should
dead, push
strictly
the
need to
next bridge.
happen, but you know.
Plane. Okay, it's Green Bridge. Drop ults if you have them. We're going now. Get to the donut. Kill sirens along the way. There's one at 7. There'll be one past at 10. Waves, safe. Oro. Deluge out. Okay, big damage. Time to start Jesus beaming.
Mag it
Mage is
out.
coming
Relying on
in.
the other healer to make
Actually,
this
no,
happen.
get this mage dead first so we can get ultis back. Okay, Slam, we are going left, just enough to get out of the donut and give Oro room. So group is going to be at 1. Get stacked up.
I hope I'm not
Nope.
DC.
You're dead. Deluge out, deluge out. Big damage. Waves, safe. Hit your ults when you get them. Oro. All damage on Teleria. Tank down. Oro grab the behemoth. Just keep Jesus beaming, don't res, just kill her.
Do deluge.
Deluge out.
Killer.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Easy.
Congrats, Bilbo.
What is my
There you go.
potion cooldown? That's why it felt so weird.
Why didn't we just do that the first time we were in here?
Woohoo!
That's
It's because,
true.
it's because he had all
Thanks,
those
guys.
potatoes you could throw at her.
I was apparently too far out of group holding that behemoth, and I just didn't
Did an hour
have
11
anything
minutes.
but my echoing vigor. And
Yeah, I wanted to tell you that last time, but then I was like, oh, we probably won't be back in here. Sometimes when you're holding that behemoth, man, you're like pretty far out to the left, and Oro's to the other side, and the group's in between, and so you just don't get any heals over there.
yeah, I just need an orb pointed in my direction every once in a while. I am in the habit of doing that from the Smosh group. If I go over Oro's direction, I'm standing in boss cleave, so there's a lot more damage on me.
It would
And
work.
if I stay closer to group, the behemoth is right in front of group, and even with a tab target, you know, Jesus beams and other things can end up hitting the behemoth instead of Teleria. So
Siphoning, Arc, and Plar for this one is what
yeah,
I
that was
Everything is
very
fine.
nice. We
what
cooked
I'm
right
on.
through that today.
I think the
Yeah.
roster was
40
well, I don't
minutes
know.
to spare.
Not my
What are we
roster.
doing with those?
Mm.
Go back
Okay.
and get a quick swashbucklers, you know?
That is the question. What do we want to do next? I've talked a little bit with a few people on this and been thinking.
Yeah, the potion cooldowns, I don't love them. I love them less
We
on a healer
got-
than I did on an Argonian tank,
A few options.
but you know. Yeah.
We could go
Yep.
Sanities.
I'm not entirely
or
sad
Rock
for that.
Grove. And
Let's find out where
have
we're going
another
next.
long hard mode prog.
Yeah.
Or I'm not sure if anybody still needs vAS+2.
I do.
Yeah, well, it now it
We
now
could use
provides
vAS+2,
major
or,
heroism, Ishi, for like some
and then
number of
go and
seconds or
do
something.
Some of the earlier trifectas like TTT.
Gulp.
DB, IR.
Oh, because you already get major heroism, so it's not a unique source anymore. For drinking a potion. So you can't stack it with other. Basically, all the class buffs are now major or
Wow.
minor heroism.
Chat is strongly leaning in one direction.
I don't use pearls anymore.
I mean, we did
I use trample.
skip Rock Grove hard mode for this core.
People are like, well, you save a bar spot if you run pearls, and on certain situations for some groups,
I only have
sure.
and
For most groups,
Grove.
I don't want to be
I
over here
don't get a
spamming,
vote, do I?
trying to drop my mag.
Why wouldn't you?
I like seriously
Oh.
running
This
4
one's
hours
only-
a couple days a week. This finger, I'm just like it gets sore.
We haven't taken it away yet.
Yeah.
Good that I took the.
Okay. Okay.
I vote not VRG then.
Okay. That's perfectly valid.
Is anybody else missing vAS+2?
I'd have to look. I don't have Pithkas on this potato.
Most of them are on bad lines. Also
look at the
unrealistic to
achievements.
proc
Go
on cooldown,
to
and the
Clockwork
cooldowns are not
City.
even 100% uptimes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I didn't look what specific skills they were,
Why
Lenny.
am
That's
I
good to know,
both?
though, man. Because I was wondering. Yeah, feels bad. Yeah.
Okay. I
Um,
believe that you modified that with on this potato.
Yeah.
Without
Um,
passive add-ons, I would never.
Yeah, well, we'll leave it at there.
I am missing Lucent
actually do
and
VAS+2 tonight
Ossian
pretty quick.
Cage.
You know, we could jump in vAS+2 and get through it pretty quick tonight.
I'm just
Yeah,
putting it
no,
out
that's
there. The
fair.
only
Just
two
say it.
hard modes I'm missing are Lucent and Ossian Cage.
Yeah.
Looks.
I'm
Looks
gonna
like-
veto Ossian Cage right now. I have
No experience.
fiddled for.
Yeah.
Well, I have the first boss hard mode.
Okay.
I have filled for a VOC trifecta group a couple of times, and that second
Slayer
boss
sacks were already
is
barely hanging on.
wild.
Be so hard to get good hot times.
So what I'm hearing is you
within
don't
the
want
later
to trigger
trials
your
now.
prog.
Oh, sorry, I think I missed something up there. I got 3 healers for different subclassing. Got Green Balance, Templar,
I can't.
Arcanist
how
on
many
one.
sets of twins? It's the third set of twins. So
For
it's
the stam
twins
healer?
mixed with
Okay.
twins. That's essentially it. You get too close, they bomb you.
Got
It's
Siphoning, Necro,
You do
Templar on the
this, They
other.
bomb you.
I also have
You look
DK,
left,
Arc
They bomb you.
for.
yeah. It's something else.
I want to
It's
vote for
one hell of a fight.
VRG as well. I'd
I've
love
been able
to
get
kite.
it to 36% on those twins, and they are tough.
Okay, cause we're limited time for the night. Oro. Lucent Yol.
Are we doing VAS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you? Who wants to?
Tank?
Joy, you have experience with tank heal, or night
I have
hero?
experience with everything. I hate tank heal.
I'll tank
Well,
you.
I can
know,
do whatever.
Everybody hates tank.
I'll tank you.
I have officially
I
cleared
was
that
gonna
place on
put-
every roll.
Oro on main tank.
Do you
Unless one of our DDs wants to tank heal.
want me? I really don't want to jump over and grab my Zens, but if you want me to, I will.
Oh, I don't care about Zens. I
Okay.
just want someone in front of
To
Alms
kite and
to
hopefully not
stay
die.
alive and
Yeah.
kite things.
Sounds good.
That's
Okay.
all I'm worried about.
That'll put me
We're not going
SPCMA
for
or
IR, we're
SPC
just going-
Pillagers.
I'm gonna make a bar here, guys. Not gonna be the best thing in the world, but it's gonna work.
Am I staying
Hopefully.
on this
Fingers
build, or am
crossed.
I switching
That's what we're
to
going
my,
for here.
my arc?
Actually,
I might not even need resolve because
Um,
I'm
Oro
gonna-
should have it.
I can run a Rojoken Zork in the middle, unless you want to do Slayer stacks.
if you want to do,
Let me see here.
Let's have you on the Rojo Consort, and you can help me with interrupts.
I like pearls.
Sure.
Play low mag
Still
regen,
not
but then you
solo interrupts.
do not need overcast and
And
control
I'm kinda
easy
rusty.
the
It's been
100
a little while
uptime.
since I've been in there.
Excuse me,
Um,
major heroism. I mean, I can do it on trample without having to
Wayne, if you can
spam buttons.
go
It's fine.
Parse.
The other thing is, like, if you're changing your setup for different trials and whatever, like, your sustain just goes up and down, and I don't know. I just get
with
tired of,
War
like,
Machine.
resolve. I mean, it's fine.
Okay.
Whatever people want to do, you know. But I just get tired of it. I think there's definitely some room for
Took a picture
preference
with
in
everyone
there.
that was left.
Record
Yeah.
in Adria yesterday for
Oh, that's cool.
VAS. They did a minute and 16-second clear with a score of I think they beat the score by like 54 points, the record that Genesis held.
Yeah.
Is this the one that hits you
Gets
and
pretty
an ally?
tight on
Yeah.
Points at that level.
Was that the group Umi was in?
I don't probably need
Because I saw
alter
a
because I'm not
bunch of
going to hit anybody.
117s pop.
This was. I don't know if it was the one that Umi was in. It's the one that Skooma was hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Or you're still,
The only.
Wait, let's.
or you're still running resolve for the group, right?
Yes, he will.
Okay, he's on main tank, right? Is that what we decided?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to just want to
what-
confirm. I don't need a source.
What things do I want to run?
All
is
right.
the question.
Let's get out here.
Uh,
I'll be
Magic
running
nerfing
Purge,
Coral.
so you won't
A set no one but score pushers
Purge
was using
skills.
still.
No, I'm trying to
Uh,
decide on skill
no,
lines.
don't run.
Coral getting hit with stray bullets. Oh my
why
god.
would you run
execute?
Bird?
Even with the ulti-gen
I
nerfs,
think I'll run
friend damage.
Restoring
healers
Light,
gain so
Oh.
much with
Sight,
pearls.
Living Death.
Just don't stand in multiple fire AoEs. No need for a
Okay.
purge. You got limited bar space on an open
I
build
mean, it
anyways.
depends what you're doing,
I'll
but
have a ritualing group.
what are you running
so
on
there
your
will be a
healer?
purge if you need
Because
it.
if you don't need more ult on your healer,
I mean,
I
okay, I
would
guess.
think that running.
It seems like the best third line to put on.
I always forget the friggin' name of that set.
yeah,
healer-wise.
that's fair. But I mean, really,
The your ulti cost reduction set on
No,
your
you
back
shouldn't.
bar.
It's there for the
At all.
heal in group,
like,
not the purge. But
Yeah, that big, massive AoE heal.
as
Delicious.
an arc, you can prag
Everybody hates tank heal, correct?
a shield or like,
Uh,
fire wave. No
have to
problem.
change everything up.
Or you can block it.
For people on crack like
And
me and cast 120
They're
casts a
very
minute,
big
pearls
and
is
very
fine.
slow. It's
But I
very
get it.
easy
Yeah,
to
yeah,
not
yeah.
be in two of them.
Well, you can run oh man, what is it's on the
Uh,
tip of my tongue. It's a
But yeah,
PvP
if
set.
you
Maybe I can
have
find
an
it.
altar,
you can run that.
It's Cyrodiil. You purchase
no,
it in Cyrodiil.
Joy.
yeah, I'll have an altar. I'm just.
It's
Uh,
one of the
trying to
ones
figure
that's
out
only
my
jewelry
bars
and
at the
weapons.
moment.
Potentates.
Sarah,
Thank
if
you,
you
potentates.
have-
You can backbar potentates
You'll want a self shield
and then
and crushing
instead,
shock.
basically.
And then other than that, you can go.
I need some speed. What do I have for speed?
damage. Can you bring a colo? Actually, I can probably.
Should we
Really
funnel?
speed?
We can funnel.
Let me go
Arch Druid.
Funnel's not going to do anything for anybody else. I don't know if Radiant Aura is hitting the group. I don't know if this
I'm
Radiant
trying
Aura is
to-
going to hit the group.
Figure out
I
my
feel like
build.
probably not.
If what is?
Radiant Aura.
No, probably not. Not for you anyway.
Radiant Aura has a huge AoE.
I'm-
It should.
I'm thinking about
Actually,
swapping
not
that
bad.
skill line and losing some ult gen for some speed. Because right now I don't have any speed. Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Speed
Never mind.
is-
I got
yeah.
race against time. Yeah.
Speed is very good.
Oh, wrong thing.
Let's see. I need.
I don't
You
think
want me
Radiant
on
Aura is hitting.
Sus for spheres, right?
Yeah,
Or
that's what
do
we're
you
gonna
want
do.
it?
If anybody has any suggestions about this bar that I just threw
Okay, I
together,
can put
please feel
something
free.
Else on there.
Actually, I'm gonna go make a
Belter Ultra, which is important for
Oh, no,
most
I don't
groups.
have to do that.
I think we're talking about using trample instead of in lieu of
Ice staff of some sort with a decisive
in lieu of
trait.
yeah.
There we go. I can front bar a Zoran staff.
I mean,
'cause who
I think it's
cares?
fine. I don't know.
Yeah, I got the Colo.
Yeah. I could throw out a glyphic out there or something. Or you want a horn?
Honestly, just
I've got-
barrier spams. We're going for a quick clear.
I don't know
you
when
want
I'm
me
gonna
on
be able to.
barrier? I can put barrier on. I had one right
I
now.
was talking to Night Hero on that one.
Okay. Do you
you on pillagers should be red barriers still.
Okay. Do I have that leveled?
You
I
can
don't
go
even know.
yellow barrier.
Yeah, I have yellow barrier generally. Because I hate you is the actual reason for that.
Because Red Bear's dead next patch. You're just prepping.
Yeah, I haven't been running it for 4 patches, at least. Like, 20 patches. Never.
Wow. That's some future sight.
Yeah. I've never, like, up until this patch is the only patch I'd consider running Red Barrier, honestly. Before this patch, I was getting 400 alt without it before Pillager cooldown. So, it was just worse than Yellow Barrier for me.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Zoss took it out back. Put a bullet in it.
Yep. Yep.
This patch, I'm only getting without it, like, 250, 300 alt because of the nerfs, but...
It's a damn shame that they had a full clip that they were doing that with.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
I'm gonna shroom you all. Have fun.
I think one of the unfortunate things is that like the change to banner wasn't in a vacuum. Like, it's actually a good change. It's just that we just changed our setups. Why?
Yep.
This wasn't, nothing was changed with banner. It's been that way for a long time. Why didn't they change it last patch? And the answer is they're making it up as they go along. But it's like,
I mean,
yeah, they're clueless. I don't know that necessarily. I mean, it's gonna make DPS rotations more engaging. What they so changing it from what it was, yes, I agree with. What they changed it to
is
being
dumb.
the exact same thing
as another skill. Yeah.
Your already existing scholarship is really stupid.
Yeah.
Yep. That's okay, because next patch they'll go ahead and they'll change scholarship to a different line.
They were talking in the patch notes. I really, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it happened to sound this time, but it really sounded like they were going to start treating ESO like it was Path of Exile and some of these other games where they are impossible to balance and they just play whack-a-mole every patch. But those games are designed for you to do that, and the people that play those games want that. People who play SEO do not want the entire game to change every patch.
Who are we missing from group?
Tank.
The answer is no nerfs going to the purchase of an
There we go.
expansion.
Stuff
That's a great point.
I'm definitely
Great
not
point.
optimized
I'm
for
excited
this,
for the new
but we're not
builds to
going
come
for
out.
an IR,
So half
we're
the time
just
I
gonna
wasted
knock
making
out
another
clears,
Arcanist.
so it is
It's
what
so
it
annoying
is.
changing builds every 3 months. Yeah.
Let me
Shouldn't
turn on
really
mine.
matter
ESO should let players go wild. I
Uh,
agree.
Add-on.
I agree.
So I am gonna just go down the list. Lane 1 is going to be Mando, Ashen 2.
You update the thumbnail or the title for this video
Plane in
and
3.
update what we're
Terra
doing.
in 4. Bilbo in 5. Triss in 6. You burnt in 7. Pickles in 8. I did a little flip flop with.
Lenny, that's a great
Actually, no, I
point.
didn't
That
use
why would
those.
they wouldn't
Does
don't want to
anybody else
nerf anything
have
going
War
into a
Machine
patch.
available? Let's start there.
We have. Don't we have Rojo?
Yeah.
Or into
Yeah, we got the
into
roadmap.
sales. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, not
Never
into a
mind.
patch.
Okay,
Don't
so
nerf
yeah,
something
as
going
I
into like
stated,
sales of a
Mando
patch.
1, Ash 2, Plane 3, Terra 4.
It's hard to
Bilbo
keep up or
5,
get to a
Triss
point where
6,
I've
you burnt 7,
stagnated with one
Pickles
build, but
8.
now. But I come back in May,
And I'm going
subclassing hit in
to
June.
kite in
Now U47 in August. Yeah,
4.5.
yeah, man. I
Cool.
just know so many people that are on the verge of quitting, and they're just
Alrighty,
like
when
they just don't want to
War
do
gets
this
here,
anymore, and it's just
I
like
decided to not
we don't
troll and
care about
actually be accurate of where I was going to be kiting.
I just feel like it's
Straight
like a
down
doctor,
center
right?
line.
Like do no harm,
Yep.
right? At least don't hurt the game.
Ooh, I need
Yeah, because they ain't no way they didn't already have that idea. It was a terrible idea, basically. Nuke Arc Banner.
Let me
Yeah,
just make sure I have the right things on. I forgot to
you
check
run-
my.
quick siphon.
I do. have
not
it,
exactly
yes.
a 3-month in a lab to cook it up.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna check my.
Well, oftentimes
asylum
they'll
stuff
do
to
that.
make sure I have
They'll just like, let's
chunks
just
on
do
me,
something,
'cause they might not be
and then
turned
we'll
on 'cause
change
I
it
haven't
again
done
later.
this kite on this account.
And you're just like,
Um,
oh my god,
Ooh, I
dude.
should turn my trackers on. That's a good call.
Yep.
Storm the heavens, protectors, teleport strike. I had it off. Beautiful.
I do not have elms. For anybody, the IR group that I was doing this with had members with other vAS cores and conflicting elms, so I had everybody get
Yeah,
combat alerts
just
extended.
man, Arc being strong is so
to
healthy
lane
for the
markers.
game. So many people getting their clears with it existing. Like, bro, I've helped so many people clear trials who struggled before. I just think that they need
I
to
can
buff
post one
other
right now if
things
you
to
want.
also be.
Just the numbers.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really good for the game, for people to be able to get clears.
Lanes 1 and
I
8
think they
are
need to
gonna
buff
kite
everybody else.
towards the front
Is part of
protectors.
it. It brought people together
Lanes
who
2
were
and
gate kept
7
before. Yeah,
are gonna
it was
kite
amazing. Yeah,
on
buff other
foot
classes exactly. Buff
towards
other
the
classes to
front
arc level.
side of the back protectors.
You don't need Nightblade over there with like a
Lanes 3
twice
and
as
6 are
complicated of a
gonna kite
rotation doing
towards the inside
less damage,
of
you
the
know.
back protectors. And then 4 and 5 are back in a straight line with enough room between them.
Yeah,
for Joy
the
to go
banner nerf
straight
really
on
did
the
need to all
center
come
line.
at once.
So
It would have been
Joy's
ripping the
right
band-aid
here,
off.
along the line with the middle protectors.
They ripped the band-aid off. It started bleeding.
4
And
is right here, straight back.
yeah, they should have either buffed other mastery
3's
scripts
gonna
or
be
done
coming
something
like
inter-
this.
interesting, not just take the scholarship
2 like
tooltip and put it
this.
on banner. Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
1 like this.
like not even an original idea.
And
Like, why is
remember,
DK
those
healing
are just
still garbage?
suggestions.
It's been that way since
Use
launch.
your situational
Yeah.
awareness. If there's a bad puddle or something, try to give your neighbor room if it's eating up their lane.
Well, like a
And
big part of it was like they
don't
needed
need
to
to kite
reorganize skill lines, right?
straight
We
back
kind of knew
all
that.
the way to Narnia. There is a good bit of delay between the time that AoE appears and damage takes place in that AoE.
I forgot
So,
Adam.
You can just
Buff
move
things
back
nerf
enough
suck.
to
Yeah,
get
nobody
out of
likes
it,
nerfs.
Let the next one drop.
This is a well-known
back
thing.
A bit more,
Yeah.
and you can hook back forward after you've dropped.
Yeah, I
all
don't know.
3 and finish your kite going.
I
forward.
don't know. It's
You don't have to go.
they just seem to do things without the
straight
player
back
base
the
in mind,
entire
without,
time.
and it's
Always be cleaving minis.
it's just not good. It
We're gonna
doesn't
aim
mean
on
that the game
killing
isn't
each
good
mini
or
once,
whatever else, but it's just a bad idea.
And depending on where
And
we're at,
I
you may be getting cones from behind and execute.
yeah,
Just
it's just a bummer. I just
be
hate to
aware.
see people quit. I hate to see my friends quit, and I hate to
if
see
one of
people
this
just
forks
be
to the back and
fatigued.
we don't need to kill him,
This
I'm just
could
gonna
have
keep him
been
back there so
all good things.
he doesn't walk
could have been all
halfway
good
in and leave
things,
a puddle in the
and
middle of the group.
yeah,
Any questions?
Imagine my pain when I
Nope.
main
Could you
Sork
explain my
since
role to
launch,
me?
and I think it was Vardenfell's patch that
don't die,
murdered their
keep everybody else
DPS.
alive.
They're good now,
Okay,
but seeing
cool.
people quit sucks. Yeah.
Alrighty.
They're on the rip?
No Slayer. I'm in Rojo.
Rojo.
Rojo on the rip.
You want me on Atro or Horn?
Atro.
Okay. Then I'm good.
What monster are you in?
Naz.
I'm in Ozazan. Do you want me to swap that to something else?
That should be fine.
Yeah.
We're both in Naz. That might be overkill. Let me put an arch on.
Okay. I guess I could put Tremor on. I think that's what they usually use for this, actually.
Not anymore. We don't need the pen.
Okay.
Just keep your crusher up. You have Runic Sunder?
No. But I Frost Clench.
Vatra, I might have one for you in
Okay.
a week
well,
or two,
Frost
man.
Clench doesn't
I hate
give
they
a unique
homogenize a
pen
boatload of the
debuff.
trial sets to
Go
be
ahead and
easier
put
to
the
use and
Tremor on.
identical in power.
No, keep the Naz. Keep the Naz. We'll be
Yeah.
fine. On you.
Okay. Pulling
Gonna-
in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, again, this counts as the first aspect. That's true.
Make sure you restart your beam for every jump. So you have a nice fresh shield to not get hurt by the jump. Okay, get the tail for kite.
Oh, I have the
First
wrong alt
protector
on.
is entrance front. Get reses. Lothus is on his way in. Oh, that feels bad. Big jumps. Exit back protector. Kill it during jumps.
Might need to interrupt Lothus. I'm down.
Take Olms back, Oro. I don't have him blocked apparently. Feels bad.
I have
My
a friend.
interrupt's not the same spot I'm used to.
Films is on me.
I got him. Okay, big damage on Lothus. He is right left the boss. Or just left the boss. Film's coming in now. Terra. Beam to the right at Lothus. Oro.
Back.
Exit back.
Entrance.
Come on. Have you attack somebody, please.
Get that protector down. Big damage on films.
I don't know if I've ever successfully healed this. It's been a long time if I've tank healed this. I don't really remember what I'm doing.
Now it's exit back.
I think just staying alive right now. That's all I'm really worried about. Oh dear God! Come on.
Kiting. Night Hero, if you can, try to leave me the spots behind these pillars for stacking Lothus.
Sure, can do that.
We need really big damage on
Films jump.
Lothus.
He's down.
Okay, nice.
That's how we're staying
We're gonna
alive
get
there,
big
guys.
jumps
We're
right
gonna
now.
bury her.
Protector
I make
coming
no
in to
apologies.
exit Back, get it dead during jumps.
It's much better than the group having to come res me. I have a poor rabbit crawling up my leg. Just a starving rabbit.
Once
It's
protector's dead, Terra.
so sad. You know what? I should. Oh dear God! I'm down. I'm down.
Okay, get
tried
Night
rolling
Hero
without-
up. Felms is coming in. We got 1 minute to kill him.
Exit back.
I'll catch the jump. Hopefully.
Somebody come res. Somebody do it.
I'm coming.
He's done jumping, I think.
Yeah. Focus Felms. Or if you can take Felms.
I was trying to move away from
Well, I got my
Adam's
hero.
spot over there, and it didn't go well, is what just
Where did
happened.
this
Vector back.
land? Exit back. Get it dead. Okay. All damage
Exit,
on
or
Felms.
back,
Kiting.
rather?
Ignore the protector. Kill Felms.
Hey, Oro, if you just
Get
stand
me
there,
up.
if you just stand there, he shouldn't AoE you, man.
Yeah, you don't need the kite. There's a safe zone if you're close enough to him. You cannot stand an AoE while you're res. Felms is enraged. Need to get me up and get him dead.
He's down.
We're gonna have to kill Lothus again. Please, OT should be first res, not last, guys. Especially with an enraged mini.
Once you move, Oro, he will start targeting you. Just FYI, man.
Okay. We're gonna have to kill Lothus again. He's coming into
Exit
tail.
back.
Get that protector dead. And then big damage on Lothus.
One in group, careful.
Grab a back. I need to get.
Forgot that
Off time on him.
Adam likes that corner. Maybe that's
It's gonna
the
be exit
always the
front.
move. I've just not done that before.
Lothus is
Okay,
down.
Lothus is down. Very nice. Get this protector. No more minis.
Only one jump, like all the time, so that's great.
Good jumps.
Films is jumping. You're getting 2 Night Hero.
All good. Oh, maybe not all good.
Big jumps. Entrance front.
I was a misclick there,
I'll get the res. Oh,
and with the
never mind,
jump,
so
I
it's
didn't
good.
I didn't get the heal off.
Just in time.
Yeah, as long as you're like right here. Oro. He will not drop
There's a bad
AoEs on
films
you.
jump. Exit back. Protector.
And he'll never shoot the ones along the ground in the same direction twice. So once he's shot one in one direction, you can go there and you'll be safe. Okay, get
Oh dear
busted.
God,
Exit
That was-
back.
that was horrible timing. I'm gonna die again.
Protector beaming.
We're gonna do
He
that.
does nothing if he's protected.
I have a friend.
Sorry, I'm running around like a madman.
Hey, it's okay, man. Me too.
What is that breath doing over there? I'm down.
It's on me.
Entrance back.
Make sure you block fire.
Films is on me in the
I
back.
got him. Yeah, I was dead. Don't swing the cone.
I really thought that was on Adam when he said that.
Definitely
He'll
was.
jump to you twice.
Sweet. I'll try to be in a good spot.
Exit back.
Exit back.
Sorry, Oro. Sorry. Just trying to leave that corner for Adam.
Protector, and
I don't know how to
boss.
do that with this methodology.
Ow,
Okay.
I'm
Now
dead.
Guess
you
it's
can
fine
Jesus
now.
beam him. Get the interrupt.
Nicely done.
Okay.
One pull.
Perfect. No notes.
We had
And
vid
we still have
even.
vid.
Yeah, that was
Oh
actually.
no
for-
way! That's
And it was a
crazy.
speed run. I
I
think.
just got the box. Taking out my whole IR prog. No box.
Hell yeah.
The one crappy pull we do with vAS+2 box.
Can I get that shield, Mando, if you don't need it?
Yeah, let's see.
Do I have all this stuff? What do you
It turns out I
there
do
we
not
go.
have full sticker book in here.
Yeah, should I link some stuff?
How?
What?
What
How
the hell?
can you not have? I mean, like it.
I have full sticker book on 2 other accounts. I just haven't done it on this one very much.
Don't you get 2 things?
No,
the-
sorry. My what there was
Okay.
No, guess not.
some random person I've never heard of just DM me. Wow, you sure got some points, right?
What?
Wrong.
Is it a notification?
Wrong Adam
Your
Smith.
guildmate completed.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Tris.
Oh yeah.
Missing 6
I might be
items from here.
doxing them, but there we go. I'm checking my guild list right now.
Maybe a stream viewer?
Oh, maybe so.
It's not one I recognize from my stream.
Oh, they're in my. Okay.
Tris, where you at? Oh, there you are.
Did anyone link something? Can I get the mall Bilbo if you haven't given it to someone?
Already taken. Sorry.
Oh,
And Harrow, did someone take the battle axe?
Just gave the battle axe away.
Okay, no problem. I'll get them eventually.
I guess I just technically
'cause-
got new high scores in DSR and vAS on this too.
Hmm.
What did we get? 84k? Wow.
We're gonna
We're
do another
cooking.
one. Can I switch tunes and I'll drop a Colo?
I think that's it for the
I
night.
think that's it.
OG Sork was addicting, carrying people in dungeons. Q Solo was the days back when dungeons were actually a threat, of course. Yeah, I think it was going one of the OG trials at launch, running like a Matriarch, the Lightning
Nice.
AoE, Crystal
Have a good
Frags,
night,
and
everyone.
Meteor.
I still have don't
know,
have my DSR hard mode as a tank. It's the only role I don't have it
Thanks,
on.
everybody. All right, well, we're gonna dip out of here.
Hey, thanks for
So-
coming.
Yeah, I totally agree. When frags RNG blessed you, I miss those days. I remember when I first really made a trial push in 2022. Excuse me. I did it with Death Star Staff, Crystal Frag build, and I'd parse a dummy to get used to it. Funny enough, my beam Arcanist now only parses 10k higher than my Stam Sork before subclassing. Nothing clicks quite right like Crystal Frag spam. Okay. Proper rotation on Arc. This patch pushes so much damage, but I've seen some cracked out Sork parses. Yeah, Lenny here has a Sork build that is 2 Sork classes, and then the third is multi-class. So yeah, I was gonna work with him and maybe put that out. I don't remember what the other subclass is, if it's still viable now, but hopefully it is. All right, well, let me see, 9:53. Let me see who's on. See if we're gonna get into anything else here. Because I was talking earlier about popping over and doing a little Dune Awakening. Let me see here, because the guy's just got the largest harvester going on, which is awesome. Your order is complete. You're going to have to pay overtime, sir. Had to remodel your base. Big boy is 5 by 3 by 2. Yeah, the large spice harvesters are kind of huge. Oh, they're asking me a question. I guess they're doing this again. Hold on, I might pop back into this chat here to figure out what's going on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop over to Dune. Looks like we got some people doing something. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I don't know. let me see. Let me jump back in here. What up?
Howdy.
It would be Crow Assassin DK.
I would
Crow Assassin DK. Okay. Ardent then.
Well,
see what's going on.
yeah.
See what's going on.
DK. I'm not sure if we'll do 2 support DDs or 1. Can't run Zens if you're running guard. Although guard on or Zens on Bosse is not something that we need. I'm gonna think about have to think about how I structure it with this group.
Yeah, Knight, did you have a preference?
What are we doing? Are we talking about this again?
VRG hard mode.
VRG hard mode. Oh, I want to get charged at. That's the main thing I'd like. I'm happy to parry, although I've had mixed luck. I don't know. I want the fun job. I'd like the fun job.
So VRG is definitely fun for the healers.
I know that's why I was excited about it.
That's a way to say it. That's definitely a phrase that could be used.
It'll be fun.
I mean, I find VRG fun, but on Oaks, on Bosse, I find it frustrating because the tank's like dying and the DPS like making it so I can't make the tanks not die.
I heard you like bombs.
That's fair.
I just want to share with the tank, okay? What's so wrong about that?
Yeah, we're about to see how many suicide bombers we got in the group is what we're about to see. Some of you guys, we're going to be checking shoes.
I think I got the add-on that tells you who bombs everybody too, so that'll be fun.
I got carried on my VRG hard mode clear.
All right. You know what, guys? I don't think we got anything going on
Random
right now
I will catch you all
in
tomorrow.
yeah. I don't think we got anything going on in Dune. I don't think I got anybody on right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go edit video. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. I think that's what's gonna happen. So it's been fun. But I got a couple hours. I can still get in some
about
good,
it doesn't have Zens.
Talking to myself at the same time.
good video
I'm
stuff. So
missing-
I
I'm still
will
missing my
let me tip out of this. There we go. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll be back tomorrow. It looks like we're doing Rock Grove, and maybe before that, maybe we have a VSS hard mode or a Godslayer Prog. I also clearly have to give attention to this poor rabbit that keeps clawing up my leg. So, yeah, you love healing Rock Grove. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It seems like one of the more fun places to heal. So, and I've done it like a little bit, like here and there, but not like a lot. So we'll get that Swift jewelry going on probably for a little Bosse, or we'll see what they got me in if I have some speed already on my bar. But yeah, it should be fun. All right, guys. Well, appreciate everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll have at least a couple of runs, and I'm trying to prioritize getting videos out over live streams. I'm sure you guys have noticed a little bit. I know everybody loves the talking streams. I like the talking streams, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. Have a good night. I appreciate everybody for dropping in. So good to chat. So fun to talk to everybody, and we'll see you mañana. All right, cheers, everybody.